Next thing I want to look at is an API called linking. So it's, of course, very common to want to do things like open a website from your app. Maybe you want to link. You don't want to actually include the terms of service as a screen in your app. You'd rather maybe just say, oh, click here for the terms of service, and it opens a web browser and brings you to there. Or maybe you want to link someone to another app even, such as maybe to the mail app on the phone or to the telephone app with the phone number pre-filled, those types of things. And for that, there is the linking API. So linking is pretty valuable in some contexts, so let's spend just 5 minutes or so looking at it. So I'm going to go back and undo some of this stuff. Let's just get the navigation in there. And on the feedback screen, right below all of this stuff, I'm going to say, and I'll just add some text here that says, read our privacy policy. And on press, format that. Extra links, privacy policy text. Oops. Let's make it look like a link. Let's make it blue. And padding of 15, sure. Sure, looks beautiful. So on press, we said handle privacy policy, handle press privacy. Oh, I said policy. Let's just copy that. So in this, we do linking.open URL. Then we can just say, let's just do, reacteurope.org. Right, so go there. If I can actually press on it, did I save? What did I do wrong in this? Press privacy. Yeah. Linking. Sorry. So you have to add the protocol in front. Otherwise, it doesn't know what you're trying to do necessarily. So, okay, that opened this app. That's great. We can just jump back here now. Maybe we want to add another link there. So let's do flex direction row, then privacy, and say, let's just use the same style. So I don't think this actually works in the simulator, but if you try it on your phone, it'll open up the phone app. Similarly, you can use a prefix of mail, and that will open whatever your default mail app is. Loading. So yeah, that's pretty much how linking works. There's in React Native apps and just native apps in general, a concept of a scheme. So tell here is a scheme. It's a default system-wide scheme that just refers to a telephone. But you can register your own scheme for your own app. It's the same thing as on desktop apps. You can also do that. Like, for example, when you open Slack and you ask for a magic link, and then you follow that magic link, then when you press OK, open Slack, if you actually look at the link in the bottom bar of your browser, it'll say Slack, semicolon, / and then some content. And that will tell your operating system, OK, this needs to be handled by the application who's registered to handle this scheme. And so, for example, the Expo app is registered with the EXP scheme. So if you open a link that you tap somewhere that says EXP, then it'll do that. From another app, if you do linking, open URL, EXP something, then it will do that as well. And you can register your own scheme for your app, and it's pretty straightforward. There's some documentation for it all over the place. If you're using Expo, it's especially easy because all you have to do is go into, well, you can create React Native app here even, scheme, and that's it. You do have to build the binary version of it, which we can talk about a little bit later. But once you do build it, the scheme is registered like that. OK, I think Devin's going to talk about async storage and a couple other APIs right now. And then we'll move on to, well, we need to talk about ejecting and adding native code, and I guess just general like Q&A and ecosystem kind of thing later on.